Hi everyone, I have a new mini to share with you. I'm really excited. This is my Halloween in Wonderland mini album that I've been working on. I had some pieces of paper from last year that I hadn't done anything with because I was kind of wanting to make something special, and I really didn't have very much, and I ended up finding a couple extra sheets at my mom's house, so I put together this album. The front is pretty plain right now. I didn't put a title on it yet, but I do still have the main paper where I can fussy cut the Halloween in Wonderland, and I was thinking of putting it down here, but we'll just have to see. I have some Wanna Scrap bling that's spiderweb shape in the corners. This is just a little lollipop flower that I made with some tulle and singed the edges and put a brad in the middle. The binding is really nice. It's a paper bag album. I don't know if you can see that, and I just did chipboard covers, and for the binding I used a piece of burlap ribbon and then covered it with the black spiderweb netting that I have from the dollar store, and it's really soft because it's kind of a velvety netting, and I just put it across to the other side, and then I edged it with the pom-pom trim, so that's all on there. And on the side I just strung a little trinket tag in there, and here I have a little charm. It's just one of those picture frame charms, and I stuck a little piece of the paper in. I kind of crumpled it as I was doing it and covered it with glossy accents, and then on the back, to cover up the back, I put just a gemstone and tied some twine, and I put it on a little piece of chain with the ball on the end, and then I have a ball chain here with some of the cards. So basically they're just the Jabberwocky paper on the back and the images from the paper line, and that's just on the side there. And then on the back just did the spiderweb paper. This is a Spellbinders die that I just got. I have a little piece of the pattern paper, and then I just put one of the Halloween in Wonderland cards on the back, and it can just do some journaling or anything, or just leave it there for show. Okay, sorry it seems kind of out of focus tonight, but I'm trying. Okay, I'm going to go from the top here. So you saw the cover, and it opens up. On the inside, this part here is just the hinge from the paper bag. So they were white paper bags, and I just glimmer misted them. Some of them are purple and some of them are pink. Or sorry, orange, not pink. And this is just a piece of the paper. It's one of the border strips. And then this is a pocket, so all of these are tags. I have 2 of the cards, and this is just a piece of the patterned paper. There's another one, and this is just a top note die out of the patterned paper. It's all really nice double-sided paper, so. This one is another one of the lollipop flowers that I made with the netting. It's just different layers, and the edges are singed. Underneath there's a doily die that I did some, it's just some rub-on Pearl-Ex. And there's some bling. And this piece is cut out of the paper, but I did it as a pocket. And there's just some paper flowers that I inked and colored with that's a button on the top. The tags, we have just another top note, and this one is one of the paper line. It's so cute. So then you can put more stuff behind there. Oh, and each of the paper bags has a tag. I'm not going to take all of them. I'll take this one out just to show you. I did just plain black tags, and it's a huge spot for picture, and then on the back is lined paper for journaling, and then a piece of the border strip. So each of them just has a different border strip on them. So here's a second page. This just has the reverse image of the spell or the top note die. There's some glitter sticker trim. This is one of my rhinestone flowers that I had, and I stuck, it's actually a Bella bauble or Bella donut or something that's in the inside there. This one here, I did some stickles, and I actually attached this one down so that this one could slide behind for the tag. It's got another one of those gemstone flowers with the, oh, won't focus there. It's hard to see. It is an orange sparkly, but it's also clear, so when I put the hot glue on, you see the black behind it. And this is another tag. So that one just slides behind there. And this is Tweedledum and Tweedledee here. And it actually is the pull tab for the picture. So you can put a picture on there. And the back is just a heart. Next page is the Queen of Hearts. I fussy cut her from the paper, and there's a Spellbinders die cut there that I did in red sparkle. I did some stickles on here too. And then she flaps open, and there's two photo mats. And then of course she is also a pocket, and I just stuck 3 of the little cards in there. Journaling on the back. And then this here I cut out of the, actually it was one of the border strips, just a tiny one, but I also left that just glued down as a pocket, so if you want to stick anything in there. Okay, and then there's some rhinestone hearts, just a sticker trim. Next page, I really like this one. I don't know if you'll be able to see from the glare. Yeah, this is another top note die, but it's embossed, and it's on Coordinations paper. So the Swiss dot is sanded off, but it's all textured. And then I cut out these little cards from the paper line. It won't focus. And then I also put some crystal accents on top of the cards, just the top layer of cards. There we go. And you're so tiny, like very, 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 very tiny. And there's Tweedledum and Tweedledee with their little pumpkin heads. And there's the Queen and Dorothy. And then I just put some bling on the back there. So I really love the way that one turned out. It just does not want, there we go. Next one is mainly Dorothy. I fussy cut her out of the paper and then left her sticking up, and then I also had these pieces of border trim that also have Dorothy on them. Or not Dorothy, Alice, sorry. It's late. And I just cut them as flags and stuck them underneath, and then it's still, there's still spot to stick stuff underneath. So I put another card with the rabbit. And then this one is actually a photo mat tag that pulls out. I just did some silver stitching on it. And then there's just some bling up in the corner. Next one. This one I used one of the border trims, added in some pom-pom, and then this is another netting from the dollar store that has really glittery spider webs. It is so cute. It's black with purple, and then when you see the silver, it's actually the back. The back is silver and the front is purple. So I just put that so it's coming out on the top and the bottom. And this is all just to hold tags. So this one I put a brad on it so that they swing. So you've got 2 top note dies and a card. Tons of room for photos and journaling. And then this is an idea that I got off YouTube. Sorry, I can't remember the video that I got it on, but it's actually just a little coin envelope mini. This is a piece of Velcro keeping it closed. And it just, woo, make you really dizzy. Pops open. So each of these has just a little black tag in it. And, oh, that's upside down now. Some of the paper from the line. Did some more of those little ones, and I left it sticking up so that you can put pictures behind it. So then it closes by the Velcro, and then on the back is just one of the labels. And that whole thing just slides in there. If it wants to. And the trim just sits above. Cheesecake came to visit again. Say hi! Fitting for Halloween mini to have the little black cat come in. Next page, I really did not want to cover this paper because I just love the images and all the sayings and everything. So I left all of it, put some bling. This is a homemade flower. The bottom piece and the top piece are from a new Cricut cartridge, and then this is just one of the paper flowers layered in between. This is another of the Cricut cartridge ones, and on the top I did a little swirl and covered it with micro beads, and then put glossy accents on it to keep it down. Really neat. And of course you can still put a tag or something underneath, but there's tons of room for a photo. Next one, it's probably going to be hard to focus on this paper. There we go. All the little bunnies. This one is another Spellbinders die that I did as a picture frame. I put on some rhinestones. Down here as a corner is some little rolled flowers that are actually from a die. I added in some of the netting, and there's more rhinestones in there. And then I put in another piece of the paper with Alice. And it just sticks in the side because I did not attach it. And then of course another card with the Queen. And then I fussy cut one of the bunnies and put him up on some black pop dots, and then did crystal accents on his clock. And his little ears are sticking up there too. So just a little added texture. The next one is a pocket that is fussy cut from the paper. So it just goes all the way from the top to the bottom. I did some of the sticker trim, added in some bling, and then there's stickles. This is some H2Os, and then of course more tags. A couple of top note dies out of the pattern paper, and this is actually just a little tag that I had, and I just covered it with black. Last page. This one I fussy cut the Cheshire Cat, and I did some glossy accents on his eyes. His tail is sticking up so a photo can go in there because it's another Spellbinders. Another lollipop flower that I made. And there's some rhinestone trim. And Drippy Goo Martha Stewart punch. I just got it the other day. I was so excited. I've been wanting it for a while and thought I wouldn't be able to get it because I have not seen it in the store. There's some bling, and this is another tag I cut out of the paper. Put some stickles on her gloves. Just tucks under there. Nothing on the back page, but again, there's how shiny the bags are. It's really neat. A lot of glimmer mist to cover them, but I like the way it turned out. Alright, so there you go. Might be my last Halloween project, not sure. I might have to do another one and print some old pictures of my kids at Halloween, but Hope you enjoy. Leave a comment. Thanks for everyone who's been subscribing lately. Really excited about it, and might have to have some prizes or some candy going out with that. Alright, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.